Man has long sought to harness and control light for his own use. The development of electric light has paralleled the timeline of the most prodigious period of technical development in human history. But has the evolution of electric light uncoupled us from the impact of the natural light sources that we sought to imitate? OLED may be our passageway back to a closer physical and emotional connection to purposeful light. OLEDs, or organic light-emitting diodes, are changing the way we view and interact with artificial light. OLEDs are shattering long-held notions of luminaire design, space design, and how humans relate to their surroundings. Let's examine the unique characteristics of OLED lighting, what OLED means for luminaire design, what OLED means for lighting design, and how the unique properties of OLED can change the way we live, work, and play. Light has the ability to evoke human emotion. Some light sources promote distance, a utilitarian, hands-off approach to a harsh, shaded source. OLED's soft, appealing glow encourages us to befriend the light in a way not imagined with other light sources. Lighting design has been described as equal parts art and science. But as we have sought to provide enough light for ever more complex tasks, and then to maintain that light intensity at ever smaller and smaller amounts of energy consumed, have we lost the art in deference to the science? Have the rigid constructs of the grid ceiling blinded us to the shapes and textures inspired by nature? Or made us unaware of the pure, subtle motion of the world at work? The future of lighting and lighting design lies in the fusion of humanity and technology, making this a very exciting time in the lighting industry. OLED and luminaire design. What have been considered our traditional sources are often harsh, glary, and uncomfortable to look at directly without shielding. LED is included in this list. LED is, by its nature, a point source, and designed to emit high-intensity beams of light, which can reach over 1 million candela per meter squared. In contrast, OLED is calm, soft, and comfortable to view, with much lower surface luminance. OLED is a source that is meant to be seen, embraced, and celebrated. At 3,000 candela per meter squared, OLED, which is both the light source and the luminaire, can be viewed directly. This lends a certain purity, simplicity, and honesty to the environment, creating a light that is all at once organic and noble. OLED changes the dynamic when it comes to luminaire design. There is no heat management required, eliminating the need for heat sinks, fans, or bulky luminaire frames, cleverly disguising the true purpose, transferring heat away from the light source through the luminaire body. OLED is a large, diffuse surface, generally operating at 10 degrees C above the ambient temperature. This makes OLED a unique material for creative design, with a soft, uniform glow with low perceived brightness. It's a diffuse light source. Light can be placed close by. Paper-like sheets of light celebrated in thin forms that touch our senses. Unique patterns and motifs can be created. OLEDs embody the high-tech connotation of thinness at less than 1 millimeter. What makes OLED so attractive for use in cell phone, TV, and laptop displays translates to the much larger scale of luminaires with ethereal shapes and profiles. Another great aspect, some OLEDs are even flexible. Sustainability is a byword of today's luminaire design. Reduced amounts of luminaire housing materials, thin and light, to reduce shipping and packaging, and no mercury or other hazardous materials for disposal at end of life. OLED allows us to move beyond function to embrace the emotion of light. Break free from form following function and allow form to follow emotion. This enables a new lightness and simplicity to luminaire design. OLED gives us the freedom to create luminaires that are expressive and sympathetic. OLED gives us the ability to create connections that cannot be realized with the same freedom using other technologies. Luminaires that can connect us emotionally by design. More inspiration in shapes that attract the eye. Apply your creativity and let's see how we can envision the new lighting world. As evocative as a candle flame. As gentle as the petals of a flower. Or birds on the wing. Or the wind across the desert sand. OLED allows new luminaire forms and shapes to emerge and capture or create the mood. OLED and lighting design. OLED enables lighting design to fulfill its dual purpose, illuminating the task at hand while bringing architecture to life with or without the visual presence of luminaires. With OLED lighting, luminaires are more central to our focus and our consciousness. They are meant to be seen and celebrated. Compelling luminaires celebrate lighting with light. Design simplicity is achieved with elegant shapes unconstrained by the ubiquitous ceiling grid. Nobility of light. It is simple, pure, and honest. It allows light itself to become the luminaire. Functional and decorative. OLED can be an elegant accent and serve a purpose. We can sculpt a ceiling with brightness and texture. Luminaires deliver tailored light where needed, making regimented layouts a thing of the past. Sensitive designs that encourage you to come closer. OLED enhances the human connection with lighting that immerses the user in a soft volume of light and creates a sense of companionship and comfort. When mounted in close proximity, it transforms the interaction within an interior space to a more human and personal scale and experience, a soft embrace of light that invites us to gather. Patterns that can energize or calm. Making lighting human scale with diffuse, soft, personal domains of light that commands attention yet encourages individual focus. Creating rhythm. Defining pathways through repeating luminous elements that draw our eyes and our footsteps. Playful yet purposeful. In all the places we live, work, and play. The lightness and thinness of OLED makes it an exceptional candidate for lighting within our personal space. Sculptures of usable light that urge us to draw closer to its embrace. OLED, in combination with LED, brings holistic integration, with each light source performing its optimal task. The high-efficacy point source of LED contributes indirect light in the zone not directly visible, while OLED showers the space and occupants with soft, gentle illumination, all with the flexibility to set or expand boundaries with a single luminaire or a repeating pattern. OLED in the real world. This lighting manufacturer's representative wanted a cutting-edge look for their client conference room that wouldn't compete with the views for attention. The characteristics of the space include 9-foot ceilings with 80-50-20 reflectance values. 4 designs were evaluated before the final selection was made. This design incorporates random patterns and orientations at varying overall suspension heights ranging from 12 inches to 24 inches from the ceiling. The results are nothing less than spectacular. Appropriate illumination of 30-plus foot candles at the tabletop provides comfortable task lighting while complementing the natural, uncomparable beauty of the scene right outside the window. The lighting does not block or compete with the view. Any time of day or night, the effect of the luminaires is stunning. Clients, including lighting designers, architects, engineers, contractors, distributors, and owners, have a similar reaction. When I hear them say, "Wow," one might think that they are simply referring to our amazing view, but I know it's the lighting. Aisha Akhtari, 16500. Another lighting challenge was overcome in this lighting designer's office, a unique space with 7-foot 5-inch coffered ceilings in the main work area and 80-30-20 reflectance values. The intent was to elevate this underprivileged space to a comfortable work environment and to leave clients and visitors with a memorable impression of this distinctive practice. 6 patterns were evaluated before the final design was selected, resulting in maintained illuminance of 30-plus foot candles at the work surfaces and a lighting power density of 0.63 watts per square foot. The end result is functional and inspiring. I love that the Trillia OLED luminaire allows you to have a connection to nature. It hints back to something more organic, more inspiring. There is something about this particular product that lends itself to a creative connection. When visitors are in our space, they are often so intrigued that they ask to physically touch it. Leslie North, Aurora Lighting Design. OLED is expanding the horizons of luminaire and lighting design, all with a light source that is personal and personable enough to invite you to hold it in the palm of your hand. What can you imagine creating with OLED?